Good morning and welcome. I'm Jolene Schatzinger. I'm a member of the Ripon City Council as well as a Ripon FFA Alumni Association member. Hence why I have this shirt on today, and we are on location at the 35th annual Ripon FFA Country Breakfast. I am so excited to welcome you here today. You can see the crowd that has been lined up since already starting this morning at 8:30 in the morning. So we have this every year annually on Father's Day Sunday, and this is a real joy to welcome the community, welcome families, welcome the young, the old, every age in between. There is something for everyone. I should also say this is June, so happy June Dairy Month. Here in Wisconsin, there are often breakfast events throughout June, and here in Ripon, we call it the Country Breakfast. What do you say? Why don't we go take a look? Let's see who we meet. Let's give you a little tour of what this is about. Here, I just heard a tractor start up. You can see that this is because of all the people parking far away. This is a wagon to bring people in, and so this will be quite an adventure today. Let's go and meet some folks and come on in and learn about our country breakfast. Wow, look at this crowd. We are going to sneak on in. Hey, you guys, we have the Ripon channel here, and let's give a quick shout out here to the volunteers. And here's where we take the tickets. They are $10 a piece for an all-you-can-eat, hearty and wholesome country breakfast.
Yes. Come and join us.
Now, we've had hundreds of people. I hear that today we might expect thousands of people. Is that true?
That is absolutely true.
Well, here's one of our Ripon FFA Alumni Association members, and thanks for being here. And we'll let the folks come on in and get the food. You can see the line here for breakfast.
Yes.
We also, this year, are doing a meat raffle. One of the unique things about this breakfast is that when you come and enjoy a good breakfast, you are also supporting our education, local agriculture education. You're also supporting student scholarships. So this is also a fundraiser for our youth in the area. And so here's a meat raffle that the Ripon FFA is doing. What can you tell us about the meat raffle? And hey, we have our president of the Ripon FFA Alumni Association here with us. Chris, good to see you. How are you guys doing today? You want to introduce both yourselves and who you are real quick?
President.
I'm President Chris Retzloff, and this is my wife Ruth. She's selling tickets right now. And we're doing a meat raffle, and it's $10 for tickets, 3 for $25, and it's all for fundraising for the FFA alumni.
That's awesome. Now, when we say fundraising for FFA alumni, we support agriculture education, we support student scholarships, and so I think what's really neat is that we're really supporting the youth of our area and with the mini agriculture careers that they could go into. Would you say? Yeah. Well, thanks for your service. It's an honor to serve with you. Where's the meat come from for the meat raffle?
Everything comes from Beck's Meats. Terry Beck is a big supporter of the FFA alumni in the whole Ripon School District.
Big shout out to Beck's Meats. Well, let's continue on our tour of our breakfast this morning. Hope you'll sell lots of tickets. Now, how long can people buy them through? Let's see.
So, the drawing is August 1st.
Right until August 1st.
August 1st, the drawing. So if you're listening, make sure you get your meat raffle ticket. Thanks, you guys. We have the Ripon channel here. Are you guys excited for the breakfast? Have you been here before?
Every year.
Every year. What brings you back?
He's a member.
The sausages. Yeah, fantastic. And you like it? Is it good food?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Glad to have you guys here. We'll let you come in and eat, but we're going to sneak through here. So here we have the folks, the Ripon FFA alumni members. Here's a Ripon channel here with us today. We're doing a tour of the breakfast, and so you've seen a lot of people come through this morning, haven't you?
It's been a real busy morning.
Has it been a busy morning? Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah, well, great. Glad to have you here, and let's continue on. Thanks for your service, you guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you've hosted the breakfast at your farm at one point in the past.
A couple times.
Yeah, what year was that? Can you say anything about?
About 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. So local farmer right here with us. Yes, great. Thanks, you guys. Come on over. Let's check out our hearty and wholesome breakfast this morning. If you were to come out, here is the food that you can enjoy in community. So here we start out with pancakes. Oh, these pancakes look fantastic. Look who we have here, Ripon FFA alumni members. And you hosted the farm at your
2014.
In 2014. You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Mike Hins Farm, LLC in Pickett, and we hosted it in '93 and in 2014.
What a neat event to bring out folks to the farm and enjoy food together, isn't it? Yeah.
Great day, beautiful day. Come on out and enjoy.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I'll let the folks get the pancakes here. Thanks for being here. So next we have what we call the scrambled omelet, don't we?
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what we have here and what you're serving?
So we got mushrooms, we got scrambled eggs, we got ham, there's onions in there, and then there's cheese. So it's good stuff.
Sounds amazing. And you're with Compeer Financial.
I am, yep.
So I know that you're a big supporter of local agriculture, and is there anything you want to say, a big shout out to them?
No, absolutely. We're happy the Miller Farms are hosting this event, and we're happy to support it. So thanks for coming, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I want to come through here soon to try this. It looks amazing.
You bet.
Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Oh, here we have the sausage from Beck's. And I'll show you later where we're cooking that. Oh, it smells so good. Are you having fun? Yeah. Well, hey, look, we have a Ripon FFA alumni, one of our board members here. We're great to have you here. Anything you want to say about this sausage? Boy, it looks good.
They are finger licking good. From Beck Meats, they're
Finger
great.
licking good. That's
Yeah.
great. Awesome. Thanks, you guys. And look what we have here. The squeakiest cheese called cheese curds. Oh, I bet this is the favorite of the day, isn't it? That's awesome. I think it's just so neat. You can't have a breakfast without cheese, can you? So here we are. Thanks for serving this cheese curds today. They look amazing.
They are good.
And as we come on down here, we also have applesauce. We have butter. Thanks for serving this. Now you are a past Ripon FFA student, and now you're an alum?
Yeah.
Yes, you graduated recently, and so thanks for being here. It's been a big, busy day, hasn't it been?
Yeah.
Here's a fun little fact. Did you know that it takes about 22 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of butter? All right, and so what do we have here? Can you tell us?
We got the syrups.
The syrup. Of course, if you have pancakes, you need syrup, don't you? Awesome. Well, thanks for being here, Urban FFA alumni member. Awesome. Oh, it looks good. And of course, milk. It is June Dairy Month, so we have to have the milk. Here we have Sassy Cow Creamery, we have chocolate milk, we have white milk, we even have some water. But of course, when you're at a breakfast, it's best to have the milk, isn't it? So, fun facts, that it takes about, I believe, 10 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of cheese. As I said, it takes about 22 pounds of milk to make 1 pound of butter. So you can, maybe throughout the day, it'll be fun to share some fun facts with you, and we'll have a very good time together. All right, oh, that looks amazing. What do you say? Can you show us your meal, what you got here?
Mighty tasty.
Oh, super. Thanks for being here.
It's a great day.
Let's continue on here, and let's take a look at all the folks we have. Here we have folks enjoying breakfast here in one of the sheds here on the farm. Come on in. Let's give you a tour of the farm. Oh, look at this. For me, this is where it's at. Local people from near and far coming together, enjoying a meal together, meeting new people, and supporting Wisconsin's agriculture industry. This is phenomenal. We serve until 12:30. If you haven't been out to this, come on out. It really is a special experience, and you can see all the smiles. Of course, if I was eating a good breakfast like this, I would be happy too. This is fantastic. Well, here's the thing too. In addition to eating a good meal, then we also have some kids' games and areas to explore on the farm. So why don't we continue our journey and of the farm, of the Miller Farm, and we're going to take a look to see if we actually see the Millers, the host of today's farm. And this is a good time to stop here under the shade, because I do want to give a shout out to all of the people that helped to make this possible. We have a ton of sponsors here, so you can see some of those here. I'm going to put that up here, as well as just so many volunteers that come out, make this happen. A lot of times we also have local government officials. You know, as we know, Wisconsin's agriculture industry is multifaceted. It is actually, here's a little pop quiz. A lot of times people think of the industries, you know, the Florida citrus, the Idaho potatoes, but did you know that Wisconsin's agriculture industry is worth about, I think, $40 billion in our economy? You can look it up to fact check me, but it is worth way more than any of the industries that I just mentioned from the other states. It's what makes us, you know, Wisconsin, we are the dairy state, and we just thrive because of agriculture. And so here we are in the heart of it. These breakfasts allow families to come out, learn about agriculture, and have a little fun. So let's continue. This is a 4th and 5th generation farm here in Wisconsin. And you'll get to see some of the equipment. You can see kids that are climbing up on some of the tractors, the combine. It is just something really special for families to experience together because it's not every day you may get to get up close and personal with some of the equipment that keeps America's farmland going, keeps us fed and clothed. And we even have some fun games here. Come on, let's go explore. Here we have some games. It looks like we're trying to lasso here. Hey, that's fun. Show us how you do it. Look at that. Whoa. Good try. That's awesome. What fun, though. Come on out here. We have a kind of a photo booth here. Awesome. This is fun. And look at this. It looks like we have some dairy fun bowling. What are we doing here? And what's your name?
My name's Caleb Conrad, and I'm with the Ripon FFA. And we are bowling on calf bottles here. And you get a prize if you hit the bottles down.
This looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
So, thank you for being here. Now, are you taking some classes right now? Are you in the agriculture education?
Yep.
Tell me more about the classes that you've maybe taken or you're looking forward to taking this next school year.
So far I've taken Intro to Ag and Animal Science. And this year I'm looking forward to Wildlife and some other ag classes this year.
There's a lot that's offered. And you have a new ag advisor, agriculture educator. Hopefully we'll see him around here. I know I met him a little bit earlier. So thanks for being here.
Yep.
And what year in school are you?
I'm a sophomore.
A sophomore. Awesome. Well, glad to have you here and wishing you a moveless rest of your day. That was cheesy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We have some more family-friendly activities. Come on in. You're going to see here, this is so much fun. We have the Ripon channel here, and we are just going to come in, and we have the kids in a corn sort of sand pit here. Also, they're milking one of our cows, and look at the animals we have here. So I'm just going to let you take the time to enjoy, take a look around at all of the events that we have for kids. You know, agriculture is a family affair. In fact, over 96% of the farms in Wisconsin are family owned and operated. So it's just such an incredible thing that here in Wisconsin, this is really about the heart of what agriculture is about, bringing families together and enjoying. Should we walk on down and take a little bit more of a look here? Are you guys having fun today? Yeah, so what are we doing here? We are saying hello to our a friend here.
Yes.
Wow, what a fun...
Levi, turn around.
Thanks, you guys. Did you already eat breakfast?
We did.
How was it?
It was delicious.
Awesome to hear. Glad to have you here. Awesome. And look at the fun we're having here. Do we have a father here today? Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
What a great way to spend time with family, would you say?
Yeah.
Can I ask, are you enjoying the day? Did you have breakfast already?
Yes, we did.
And how was it?
It was very good.
Would you recommend a family coming out to spend Father's Day like this in the future?
Absolutely. We come every year.
Awesome to hear. Well, nice to have you here. Enjoy the time. Looks like you're having fun.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, and look what we have here. We have some more dairy fun activities. And here I see my friend and fellow city council member, Ellen. Glad to have you here. Can you tell us what you're doing here?
Rosie's having her face painted,
Oh, awesome.
and Finn is playing with the
These are your
goats.
grandchildren.
Yes, yeah, you have 3 generations of Sorensens here.
So what an incredible time to spend with 3 generations of folks out on the family farm here. This is really neat.
And Carissa's dad is here too. He's a transplant from Chicago, and he loves this event too.
You know, I just think it's so neat. You're right. People that maybe have not been exposed to agriculture in the past can come out here and learn, enjoy the day. And so it's great to see you here, Ellen.
Good to see you.
And what a great way for folks from the city, from the country to come together. Have a good day. Enjoy the time.
Thank you.
You can see folks of all ages are just enjoying this breakfast, country breakfast here in Ripon. And what a joy to see all of the kids' smiling faces. What a great time to come on out. And if you're looking for an event to explore with family, I don't know a better place to be than Father's Day Sunday here at the Country Breakfast on the farm. Today we're at the Miller Farm here, located in Pickett, just outside of Ripon, Wisconsin, for the 35th annual Ripon FFA Alumni Country Breakfast. Let's keep exploring. Later I might just have to jump on into this corn sandbox. It looks like so much fun. One of the neat things about Wisconsin agriculture you may not realize is that Fond du Lac County ranks around the top 5 counties in the state for corn production. Some other fun facts is that before we were Wisconsin's dairy state, we were actually known as the wheat state. And look what we have here. Oh, we have folks lining up for ice cream. What's a breakfast without some fresh, cold ice cream? Come on up. Let's see what we have here. You're eating yourself some ice cream? Oh, it looks amazing. Can you guys tell us, here we have some Ripon FFA alumni members. What are we doing here?
We're serving ice cream that was donated by Culver's.
It looks amazing. It's been a busy day for you, hasn't it been?
Yeah.
So today we also have some Oreos, looks like some M&Ms on there. Wow, some fresh, we shouldn't necessarily say ice cream. I guess we should say it is custard, yes. So thank you, Culver's, for donating the custard. Oh, it looks amazing. I can't wait to get some myself. And some fun facts. Vanilla is the #1 flavor of ice cream in the United States, followed by chocolate. We're grateful to be out here and support Wisconsin's agricultural industry. I'm going to give a shout out to our folks here with the Ripon channel who are behind the camera. We have Patrick and JJ here, and let's just pan around and take a look at some of the equipment. It takes a lot to go into a successful farming business, and hopefully soon we'll get to talk to the Miller family themselves about their farm here. I know it's a 4th and 5th generation farm here just outside of Ripon. We're in Pickett right now, enjoying the day, enjoying the sights and sounds, and celebrating Wisconsin's agriculture. Hey, you guys, so tell us about yourself. So you're here at the country breakfast. Did you enjoy the breakfast?
Oh, it was very good. The pancakes, very fluffy, very good. The sausage, good pork, very salty, very good. And the handmade maple syrup. Oh, jeez.
Where are you from? What's your name?
I'm Xavier Cordovas. I'm from Menominee Falls. My family's right over there, over here. And I don't really do much. I work at Marcus Theaters. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Is this your first time out at the breakfast?
This is my first time. I've never been here. Line was huge, but it went by pretty quick, actually. And it was kind of worth it for the food. I was very full.
Well, I'm glad to have you here. I hope to see you next year.
All right.
And so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Have a great day.
You too.
Wow, the line is still going strong. We expect a couple thousand people here today at the breakfast. And it's an all-you-can-eat, hearty, and wholesome breakfast.
You're catching a good shot over here, boys. Make it look pretty.
Thanks, guys. Greatly appreciate it.
I am now honored to be standing next to the host of this year's Country Breakfast, sponsored by the Ripon FFA Alumni. And Ryan, it is good to have you here today. I bet you haven't had much sleep in the last couple of days, have you?
No, we have not. It's been chaos around here. We've been cleaning and getting everything ready to go for this, and looks like it's been a good turnout so far.
Yeah, I have seen the guest booklet that we're doing, and it is a fantastic turnout today.
Yeah.
So I understand that you're the 5th generation farmer on the Miller family farms.
Correct.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how you got involved? And now you're also a FFA alumni member now and a recipient of an FFA scholarship. Isn't that correct?
Correct. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of a full circle deal. You know, they raise money here for the scholarships, and I received one of those actually, so it kind of comes around full circle in that aspect. And yeah, I started farming here when I got out of high school, and I was always involved through high school and through middle school even, and I just never left, I guess.
Awesome. You know, I just think it's really neat to think about the memories you had growing up here on the farm. And do you have any specific memories of being out here, being around the farm? Now, when you were younger, you had dairy cows out here, right?
Correct, yeah.
And then the family decided to go into more cash cropping, right? And right now, did I see that you have, what kind of crops are you farming right now, if you could tell the folks listening?
Yeah, we grow corn, soybeans, wheat, peas, and sweet corn right now. And yeah, we kind of, we had the cows, and then we had steers for a few years after that, and we just transitioned into the cash crop and kind of expanded it from there, I guess. Kept it growing a little bit.
Now, we're lucky lately that we did just get some rain. However, being in the cash crop business, it can be hard sometimes knowing that you're up to Mother Nature and that and to know, you know, how the crops are going to go. A lot of money goes into producing crops. Is there anything more you can say about the challenges, or I guess what keeps you positive and going through, and any unique thing that you want to say about farming in today's world with the equipment, technology I know has changed? Anything more you can say?
Well, I guess, you know, you just hope that you get the right weather to grow a decent crop, and you're kind of gambling every year, but that's just part of it, I guess, you know, and
And yeah, the technology has came a long way, but it still takes Mother Nature to really, make the crop what it is. So yeah, I guess that's all you can really do is hope that something happens like that, where you get a good rain, which we just did, and hopefully we get another one now.
Now behind us, we're going to take a quick look around at the equipment we have in the background here, because I see some large tractors, I see some trucks. There's also a transport business, Ryan, that you helped to found here. Do I understand that correctly? Can you tell me more about that and what goes into that? Tell me more. How many trucks do you have in the business, and how did you get started?
We have 8 semis now, and we kind of started out hauling some commodities for some of the local ethanol plants, and kind of really expanded it from there. We haul equipment now, we haul commodities locally, we haul out of state. We have 8 trucks now, and we keep them pretty busy. It's kind of been a nice little side thing to have going also in the winter, when cash cropping sometimes slows down a little bit in the winter, and with those, it's never ending.
I love that you say that you've expanded, you've been creative, and when we talk about the transport industry, it reminds me that not only the farmers are involved in agriculture and farming, but there's so many individuals in different careers, whether it's transporting, producing the food, packing the food, the people that provide the nutrition to animals, that provide the seed. I mean, there's just so much that goes into a successful farm. I know you guys have a good reputation as a family in the area, and it seems like you have to, because you rely on so many different people. Would you say that?
Yeah, the relationships are everything. I mean, you got to have a good relationship with these people that you haul for, and it works out really well just be in business with them on the farming end of things, and then we haul for them too also. It kind of works out in both people's favors, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's just so neat, because we were saying earlier that the agriculture industry is over, I believe, a $40 billion industry in Wisconsin, and I think sometimes folks don't realize how farming has so many positive impacts in a local community, and how many people, again, are touched by what you do. And so, Ryan, it's just neat that you're taking on the family farm. And now, speaking of the 5th generation, perhaps I heard that maybe one day you're hoping a 6th generation can farm, and you have something special coming up here in the next week here, don't you? Can you explain a little bit more about your perhaps personal life coming up here in the near future, Ryan?
Yeah, we're having the wedding reception here next weekend, so it kind of worked out good. We lined this up actually first. They came to us with this, and I said, well, we're going to have the wedding reception here anyways, so we'll just kind of line it up one weekend after the other. And so we got that going on. 6th generation, well, that's to be determined. Who knows? Have to ask the boss about that.
Now, you said a wedding reception will be here. Now, specifically, what wedding reception? And a shout out to the soon-to-be newlyweds. Really excited for you. It's your wedding,
yeah,
correct?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it is.
All right, it is such a joy to be here with you. We'll take a look for your dad if we see him too, because I know you farm with your dad. So we'll see if we can find him. He's been running around all morning, I know. And actually, thanks for taking the time here. But when I just ran into Ryan right now, you were looking up in the sky, looking for a drone. Tell us about this. What were you doing?
Yeah, we just took some pictures. We want to get some pictures of all the cars parked out back and the big line of people. I mean, it's something that doesn't happen too often, so get a couple pictures of that to have in the album for years to come, I guess. So yeah.
That's exciting. Ryan, again, it's an honor to be here on your farm. Thanks for carrying on the tradition. Thank you for welcoming us today, and have a great rest of your day. Did you eat breakfast yet?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay, good.
I did.
Good.
I ate right away, so. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Who do we have right here? I just ran into my parents, and it is a joy to be with you, especially because this is my dad. And so I get the chance today to say Happy Father's Day. Dad, I love you so much, and what a great opportunity to bring your dads. Come on out here to the country breakfast, and what a joy it is to have my own dad. Thanks for coming out here. And you had to drive. You had to drive about an hour to get here, so you can see we have folks from near and far. Earlier, I ran into someone, believe it or not, from South Africa. We were going to try to catch them on camera. We missed them, but wow, what a joy to see people from near and far coming out to enjoy a breakfast. And thanks again. It is a beautiful day. Happy to have you here. Let's get in line for breakfast soon, should we? Love you.
This is where it smells the best.
Oh, absolutely. So here we are, where it smells the best here on this farm, because boy, we have some meat cooking. We have some pork patties donated from Beck's, and we are grateful here to be here. Come on, let's get a close-up of the grillers here at the country breakfast. Look at these. You guys have been busy at work all day.
We have.
And did I hear someone told me that there is how many patties do we have today that we'll be grilling up? I think it was over 3,000. Did I hear that? Wow, this is incredible. This smells great. And we've heard the people saying that these are one of their favorites items at the country breakfast this morning. So thanks for being here. And you're an FFA alumni member. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yes, I'm Pete Badke, dairy farmer from Ripon.
Glad to have you here. And if I remember in the past, we worked together that you helped provide, I don't know about this year, but some of the corn for this fun sandbox for the kids.
That could have been my brother.
Was it? Yeah. So but we just went through the kids' games, and it's so fun, and it's great to have this family experience here. I'll let you get back to grilling. This looks great. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming.
We are on location at the country breakfast, and look what we have here. Look at the pancakes coming out. What a contraption this is. Let's zoom in here and take a look. Wow, this is awesome to see. There's a lot of pancakes. Let's see, how many pancakes do we have here? We have about 6 by how many rows will we have here? This is a lot of pancakes because we're going to feed a lot of people, aren't we? Hey, it's good to see you again. How's the morning been? Tell us more about what are you doing here. So we have the pancakes, and you've been helping to make sure that everyone is fed, and what do you want to say?
Yes, we're mixed up the pancakes, and this table here is owned by the Winnebago County Farm Bureau, and we can do drop 6 at a time, and we'll get on about 120, 126 at a time on the tabletop. And we're hoping to serve a lot of people here today. It's great weather, beautiful day.
That's awesome. Now, agriculture is important to you, too. I know that I got to interview you a couple years ago as well, and tell me more about your involvement in agriculture.
Yes, local dairy farmer here, right here in Pickett, and we have a dairy farm with 300 cows, but I am also on the State Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin board for the district for Winnebago and Outagamie County, serving our dairy farmers. And the things that the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin does for everybody in the state is great, promoting all the dairy farmers, all 6,000 of them that are in the state currently. And it's always great to see a lot of people coming out to the breakfast during June Dairy Month.
Dairy does keep this state moving, agriculture in general. Now, okay, last time, let's see if we can do it again, shall we? We were naming the 6 main breeds, the 6 traditional breeds of dairy cows. Can we do it again?
I think we can.
Okay, let's try. Here we go. You start.
Brown Swiss.
Brown Swiss. Guernsey.
Jersey.
Those are the cute ones, the brown with the black nose, right? Ayrshire.
Holstein. Gotta do them.
Milking Shorthorn. Was that all of them?
Yes,
That was fun. Well, thanks so much. It's great to have you here. I'll let you get back to work so we can feed all the people in line yet. Thank you. And here, we have the folks making the omelets, the scrambled omelets. Wow, this is quite a contraption. Hey, these are some unique flippers we have here, isn't it? You guys have been hard at work since this morning. Wow, this looks great. We have the ham. It looks like onions, mushrooms. This is amazing. Cheese, of course, cheese. It can't be a breakfast without plenty of cheese. This is fantastic. Thanks, you guys, for your service and doing this. Looks fantastic. Good morning. Here we have longtime FFA alumni member and also a mom of a Ripon FFA member. And so what are you doing here? Tell me about one of my favorite dairy items.
Cheese curds. You got to have cheese curds. They were made fresh yesterday, and now we have to bust them up and serve them to our guests.
Aren't we lucky that we live in a state that has the squeakiest and freshest cheese curds?
You know it.
I love it. You know, we can be cheesy all day. I love that milk is fresh squeezed daily here in Wisconsin. And all right.
Cheese curds made daily.
And cheese curds are made daily. So glad to have you here. These are some of the items you'll enjoy at the FFA Country Breakfast. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Good morning. We are at Miller Farms and Pickett Transport, and I'd like to take the moment to share a little bit more about the family farm that we are exploring this morning that are hosting the 2023 FFA Alumni Country Breakfast. And so let me share a little bit more about the family farm, where we're at. And August and Jenny Miller were the second generation of the Millers to farm in Pickett. They farmed on Triangle Road, which eventually Leland took over. Some of that land has been farmed by them for 4 generations. Leland and Lucille moved from their previous farm on Triangle Road to the current location in 1967 with their 4 children. Their son, Jeff, milked cows with Leland until 1998. Then in 1998, They sold the cows and had beef cattle for the following 2 to 3 years before switching to all cash crops in 2001. And in 2010, when Jeff's son Ryan graduated from high school, that's Ripon High School, he started farming full-time alongside Leland and Jeff. Leland farmed almost up until his last day before passing in 2016. May he rest in peace. Ryan and Jeff have kept it going and have expanded the operation to now include custom farming, excavation, farm drainage tiling, and even a trucking company called Pickett Transport. The facilities have been updated to keep up with the expanding operation to include grain setup, shop, fertilizer storage facility, and wash bay. I need to make sure that I give a shout out to the incredible things that this breakfast helps to sponsor. So all money raised does go back into the community, and some of the things that are able to be sponsored because of this include the Ripon High School annual non-alcoholic baccalaureate party. We provide buses to the 4th grade field trips to local farms. We fund educational materials for the elementary grades, as well as $10,000 in continuing education scholarships for those interested in going into agriculture. Some of the examples of the projects that our FFA students here locally are involved in: they go to state and national conventions. There's an annual Washington, D.C. leadership workshop, and different classroom supplies, computers, and it's just incredible what the funds from this breakfast bring in. Now, this is not our only fundraiser. The FFA Alumni Association also sponsors an annual farm toy show. We have a truck and tractor pull, and as you'll see, we have a meat raffle that you can still buy tickets for. Thank you to the Miller Farms for hosting this year's FFA Alumni Country Breakfast, and it has been a joy to explore the farm with the Ripon channel here today. And as a reminder, you can follow the Ripon channel on Facebook, on YouTube, and on their website. That's the Ripon channel, channel 19. Well, what a day it's been. I'm so grateful that I can spend this time with you showing you the country breakfast. We got a little bit about behind the scenes. I hope that you will be inspired to come out next year and every year. We've been doing this for 35 years. All the funds go to support our youth and agriculture education, scholarships. And again, what a beautiful time to spend with your father on Father's Day, or just come on out. There's a lot of neat things about Wisconsin's agriculture that you get to learn, experience, and I am honored to be with you. I'm going to sign off here. This is Jolene Schatzinger, a member of the Ripon City Council, a big supporter of the Ripon channel. You can follow the Ripon channel on Facebook, on YouTube, and the website. So thanks for being with us. A shout out again to Patrick, who's behind the camera. Shout out to JJ, his son, and we'll see you next year, hopefully. Thanks so much for joining us at the Country Breakfast here in Pickett, Wisconsin.